Target has slashed its annual profit outlook as it struggles with last year's massive data breach, a disappointing expansion in Canada, and sluggish sales here in the U.S. The nation's third largest retailer reports its second quarter earnings fell 62%. But inside that downbeat report, investors may have found a little gem, a little glimmer of hope. And that could be one of the reasons why Target shares rose by almost 2% today. Courtney Reagan has more.
Another far from bullseye quarter for Target. The big box retailer continues to struggle with falling store traffic and sluggish sales. Plus, its still relatively new entry into Canada continues to disappoint. Though shareholders are most disappointed by Target's now much lower full-year profit forecast. Many retailers have been struggling to grow sales and traffic, but Target has additional hurdles. Its entrance into Canada has been nothing short of a mess, and losses there continue to mount. The discounter is dealing with losses associated with the holiday season data breach. And while the breach did hurt Target's shopper confidence, most say, including the company, shoppers have put it behind them. Chief Financial Officer John Mulligan says Target has recovered, quote, the vast majority of shoppers scared away by the data breach. While Wall Street anxiously waited to hear from new Target CEO Brian Cornell on the earnings conference call, he said very little, noting mainly that he's focused on doing his homework, studying up on Target's business and current issues.
Brian did a great job when he was at Sam's Club. I'd expect him to right the ship here at Target. I think the Target's biggest issue is can they really get traffic back into their stores? And it's not really clear to me how they do that without some heavy investment into margins, which obviously means, you know, a lower long-term earning structure.
Target does see signs of traffic improvement over the last 3 quarters and says sales at U.S. stores open at least a year have been positive for the last 6 weeks. Mulligan added the company, quote, feels good about back to school so far. Now investors are waiting to hear the new CEO's plan to grow the business and reinvigorate the brand, though Cornell won't say when he'll be ready to share more. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.